Happy Saturday. It is a happy Saturday. I'm so happy. I just got home. I just picked up my old Marshall head. Today I'm talking about my amplifier. Anyway, you'll have to indulge me just for a bit because I'm excited to get this amp back and tell the story. And nobody really cares. Let's check this out. It's loud. This is not the environment for this amplifier. Alright, so I just got my Marshall head back. I'm going to tell a story about the head. But it's a Marshall JMP 50 watt. It's from 1980. I bought it when I was 16 years old. So these old amps, sometimes they get a little old, they need a little bit of love. I gave it to a friend of mine who's like an audio wizard. He's like an audio doctor. He's so good with electronics. So he offered to fix it up for me. So we got it back in working order. Not that I play this amp very much, or I would play this amp very much. It's stinking loud. But here's my amp story. So as you may or may not know, Marshall amplifiers were like the amp to have in the 80s. It was, and the 70s, even the 90s. So this amp I bought from a music store. I went in there one Saturday. I was saving up money for a car. 16 years old, gonna buy a car. And I went in there and they had a Marshall stack. They had this cabinet. This is like a mid-70s cabinet. It's been on the road and I beat the snot out of it too. It was just it's a nothing fancy cabinet. It's a 412. 4 12-inch speakers in there. And the head was that they had a 100-watt mid-70s Marshall head. I never played a Marshall. I thought, wow, this is my opportunity. So I tried it. I loved it. It was like, oh my God, my parents are going to hate me. So the head, this is the head. The top was worth $450 used. The cabinet was $400. The guy that was selling the amps and the guitars in the store said his transmission just blew up in his car. It was going to cost $400 to get fixed. He offered to sell me his JMP 50 watt head for $400, say $50. I tried it out. It sounded awesome. He had just gotten off a tour with a Kiss tribute band. So this was the head he used. And I thought, wow, this is awesome. So I bought the amp and the cabinet for $800. I've spent thousands of dollars getting this repaired over the years and modified, and now it's demodified. It's back to bone stock. It's so nice. I don't know what I was thinking back in the day when I was a kid, but so I bought this for $800, and that was my car money gone. So all my friends had cars, but I had a Marshall amplifier that could keep the neighbors up at all hours. We've been through a lot, this amp. I mean, it's sentimental value. Anyway, I'm super excited to have this back. Maybe that'll inspire me to get back into my electric guitar playing or something. But keep in mind, I do play folk music. I haven't seen one of these on the stage of a folk musician yet. Could be a first. Anyway, that's my amp story. We've been through a lot. Like I said, I was 16 years old when I got it. And super duper excited. I had to tell the story. It sounds awesome. It's great. I love that amp. Brings me back to my youth. Bring back the hair. All right, that's it for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.